Hey there, hip-hop fans and music lovers across the United States. Buckle up because we've got a sizzling hot story that's lighting up the rap world right now, and I'm here to break it all down for you in this 4-minute commentary. First up, let's set the stage with NBA YoungBoy's big reveal. At around 2:43 p.m. Eastern Time today, the Baton Rouge-born rap sensation, whose real name is Kentrell Deshaun Gaulden, announced his 2025 MASA tour. This isn't just any tour, it's his first ever headlining trek and his first time hitting the stage in 5 years, a moment fans have been waiting for with bated breath. The MASA tour kicks off on September 2, 2025, in Dallas, Texas, at the American Airlines Center, and it's a massive 27-city run across the U.S. He'll be hitting major spots like Houston on September 9th, Los Angeles on September 12th, Brooklyn on September 27th, and Miami on October 13th, before wrapping up in his home state of Louisiana at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans on October 19th. That finale is going to be a homecoming for the ages, no doubt packed with emotion for both NBA YoungBoy and his fans. Joining him on the road are special guests DaBaby, EBK Jabo, and K3, bringing some fresh talent to the mix. DaBaby, a Texas rapper, will likely resonate with the southern crowds early on, while EBK Jabo brings a West Coast edge, and K3 adds new energy to the lineup. Produced by Live Nation, this tour is set to be a high-energy spectacle, and tickets are expected to sell out fast. Pre-sale is live now until May 18th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, with general sales starting May 22nd at 10 a.m. local time on livenation.com. Fans on platforms like Ticketmaster are already buzzing, with comments like, "After so many years you finally touring again, am so excited," showing just how much this moment means. Now, here's where things get spicy. Just 5 hours later, at around 7:43 p.m. Eastern Time, Lil Baby, the Atlanta rap superstar, whose real name is Dominique Jones, dropped his own bombshell: tour dates for his Wham! World Tour. The timing is so close that it's got everyone talking. Lil Baby's announcement came with its own bold poster, featuring World Tour in rugged red letters, paired with imagery of luxurious jewelry and a large bird, symbolizing wealth and ambition. This tour is massive, spanning 32 concerts across 12 countries, supporting his fourth studio album, Wham!, which stands for Who Hard As Me. The album dropped on January 3, 2025, and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 140,000 units in its first week, cementing Lil Baby's spot as one of rap's elite hitmakers. The WHAM World Tour kicks off on June 3, 2025, in Houston, Texas, at the Toyota Center, and takes Lil Baby across North America with stops in Dallas on June 5, Atlanta on June 7, Baltimore on June 17, and Brooklyn on June 18, before wrapping up the U.S. leg in Los Angeles on July 1 at the Intuit Dome. But that's just the start. He's going global, hitting Europe with shows in Berlin on September 12, Copenhagen on September 14, and London on September 27 at the O2, then heading to Australia and New Zealand, with a final stop in Melbourne on October 14. Special guests Big X The Plug, NLE Choppa, and Low Shimmy will join him on the North American leg, with Big X The Plug also supporting the Australia and New Zealand date. This global reach shows Lil Baby's ambition to dominate the international stage, following in the footsteps of his previous tours like the 2021 Back Outside Tour with Lil Durk, which grossed $15 million. So, what's the big deal about these announcements being just 5 hours apart? Well, it's got fans and the media speculating about whether this was a strategic move or pure coincidence. On one hand, the music industry is always buzzing with announcements, so it could just be a busy day. But let's dig deeper. These two aren't just any rappers, they've got history. Back in 2020, NBA YoungBoy and Lil Baby collaborated on the track One Shot for the Fast and Furious 9 soundtrack, showing they can work together. But things got messy in 2023 when Lil Baby quoted NBA YoungBoy's lyrics at a Memphis Grizzlies game, and NBA YoungBoy fired back on social media with a since-deleted post, saying, "That bitch ass Nga got to run into me too, better remember, he chose a side, this shit get gangsta boy." Many saw this as a jab at Lil Baby's close ties to Lil Durk, who's had a long-standing beef with NBA YoungBoy. Despite this, NBA YoungBoy said in a 2020 interview that there's no competition, stating, "It ain't none of that," and emphasizing that everyone can be great. Still, the timing of these tour announcements has some fans on platforms like Ticketmaster and social media saying things like, "Two kings dropping tour dates back to back, who y'all choosing?" It's stirring up a competitive vibe, even if the artists themselves aren't fueling it. Let's look at their careers to understand why this moment feels so charged. NBA YoungBoy has been through a lot these past 5 years. Legal troubles, including a 2023 guilty plea to federal gun charges and a prescription drug fraud case, landed him in prison until his release in March 2025. He moved to Huntsville, Utah, to escape the chaos of Baton Rouge, but the challenges followed. Despite this, his music never stopped. He dropped hits like Shot Callan just this month, and his viral track Slime Examination has millions of views on YouTube and TikTok. Albums like Decided To, Richest Op, and Don't Try This at Home have kept him dominating streaming platforms, proving his fanbase's loyalty. The MASA tour is his comeback, a chance to reconnect with fans who've been waiting to see him live, and the American flag imagery in his poster might hint at a deeper narrative about resilience or reclaiming his space in the game. Lil Baby, on the other hand, is riding high. He's a Grammy winner with 4 consecutive #1 albums on the Billboard 200, including My Turn in 2020, The Voice of the Heroes with Lil Durk in 2021, It's Only Me in 2022, and now Wham in 2025. He's amassed 30 million albums sold, 47 RIA-certified platinum records, and over 75 billion global streams, making him the 6th artist to score 150 hits on the Hot 100, alongside legends like Drake and Future. Wham features heavy hitters like Young Thug, Future, and Travis Scott, and Lil Baby has said it's about reminding people not to underestimate him, with a follow-up album, Dominique, set to show a more emotional side. The WHAM World Tour is his first headlining run since the 2022 It's Only Me tour, and its global scope shows he's aiming to solidify his international presence. The timing of these announcements might not overlap in terms of tour dates. Lil Baby's North American leg ends in July, while NBA YoungBoy's starts in September, but there are moments where their schedules get close. On September 12th, for example, NBA YoungBoy will be in Los Angeles while Lil Baby kicks off his European leg in Berlin. Fans in overlapping markets might have to choose who to see, which could intensify fanbase loyalties. The social media image juxtaposing their posters, with 2,265 likes and 86 comments, is fueling this comparison, and it might just boost ticket sales for both as the excitement builds. So, is this a rivalry or just a coincidence? I lean toward coincidence. The music industry is a fast-moving machine, and artists often announce tours around the same time to capitalize on buzz. But the perception of competition, fueled by their past tensions, is real. Fans are already taking sides, and this could amplify engagement, making both tours even hotter tickets. NBA YoungBoy's MASA tour is a comeback story, a chance for him to reclaim his stage after years of struggles, while Lil Baby's Wham World Tour is a victory lap, showcasing his global dominance. Both are set to captivate the hip-hop world in 2025, and I, for one, can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Grab your tickets, pick your favorite, and let's get ready for a year of unforgettable shows.